Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice reading for the week starting May 14th, 2018. Thank you for joining me. As always, keep in mind these are general readings. They're not going to apply to everyone. Watch your Moon and Rising sign reading for additional messages that may apply to you. And if you're interested in a private reading just for you, the link to my website is below, and you also have a link to my specials page because we are running a special priced reading, or a couple of them at this time. So if you're interested, it's all in the description box. Okay, so let's see what's coming up here for you, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck as your overall energy, we do have the Four of Rods in reverse. So the Four of Rods in reverse. Now this can indicate, disruption or trouble or conflict in the home, in the family, in a relationship, especially if you live together, or at work. There's some disappointment with the Four of Rods in reverse. This could also talk about difficulty or delays in getting a job or actually starting the job, or getting a house. So we have the Emperor with the Eight of Rods in reverse, the Page of Swords with the Knight of Cups upright, Page of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Rods or the Nine of Wands upright, the Fool upright with the Sun in reverse, and then the Eight of Cups with the Three of Rods upright. Okay, so I feel that there may be a slight setback with a promise that was made. If this is about a job or a promotion or a raise, there was a promise made. You agreed to stay. The Page of Pentacles reverse. That raise may not be what you wanted or what you hoped it would be, or it's just not happening. You get the news that, well, actually we tried to get you the raise, but it's just not, in our budget, or we can get you the raise, but it's just going to be a few more months, or maybe next year, or if we get this project or whatever. So there is just news that some money might not be coming through, or something that was previously agreed upon that is not materializing at this time, even though it was promised to you. Okay, with the Knight of Cups, it's not actually transpiring. With the Nine of Rods, for some this is about you taking a stand, saying, you know what, enough is enough. Maybe you wanted to leave before and they stopped you because they made you these promises, and now you feel like you've wasted your time and they were just big empty promises. And so with the Nine of Rods, you might be taking a stand and saying, enough is enough. This is what I expect. If you meet my expectations, great. If you don't, then I'm out of here. But I do feel you're really taking a stand because you're angry, because you feel like you've lost a lot of time and energy, and they've kind of turned you around and it's just been for nothing. With the Fool, I feel that you might just be leaving. You don't really have something else to go to at this time right away, but you just need to get yourself out of there. And that's what this is with the Fool. You know you're doing the right thing. You know this job's not going to go anywhere. You know that it's not going to change. It's all promises, nothing really happening. So you know that leaving is the best thing you can do. Okay? Now the Sun is in reverse, just to say that, you're not fully happy and confident about this because you don't have something else to go to. But you are confident that you will find something better. Whatever it is, it will be better than this. Okay, that's what you're saying. So you're not looking back. The sun is still positive, even though it's reversed. It's still positive. And with the Eight of Cups, you're leaving towards the Three of Rods. And the Three of Rods is expansion, success, growth, taking your career to the next level. It may involve travel. It may involve, you get a job and you get a company car, or you get perks. But it is growth. It is expansion. It is success. It is your ships coming in. And it won't take long. Okay? It won't take long. So trust yourself and do what you know in your heart is the right thing to do. Because that's what the Fool does. He knows what needs to be done. He's not afraid to do it. He does not necessarily have a plan right away, but he knows he's doing the right thing to do. And he will get a plan, and it will all work out. He knows that in his heart. He's very confident. He believes in that very strongly. And therefore, he has no regrets in moving on. So that's cool. Taking things into your own hands, changing things for yourself. And it will work. It will work out for you. You do have to take a stand for what you know is right for you. Okay? Now this could also be where you're dealing with a family situation. Someone could be a father figure or a mother figure, is a very general reading, but someone who is controlling. They like you to be there. They like you to do what they tell you to do. You might be talking to them about moving out on your own, or you might be talking to them about, hey, I might not be around for a while because I have these projects that I'm working on. I want to take this trip, or there's news. Okay, there's something that you're telling them. And they're not happy, okay? They may kind of emotionally blackmail you. They may tell you that, well, who's going to take care of this and this and this, or this is your responsibility, and they may threaten to withhold money if they're supporting you in any way, or make you feel bad. Well, we're supporting you, we're giving all this money, and then you're just going off and doing whatever you want. And then with the Nine of Rods, you might really have to fight this person, okay, to get what you want, or to get yourself out of there. Because I feel like this is about moving away, or moving out, or moving at a distance, or just establishing some boundaries in terms of, you can't call me every day and ask for stuff. I can't be there for at your beck and call all the time. I need to have my own life. You need to respect that. And so I feel like that's what's happening for you during this time. And again, you know that this is the right thing to do. You know that you're doing what's fair. Okay? So you are freeing yourself from a limiting, controlling situation in an individual, and you're no longer willing to wait for promises of abundance that never manifest, that never turn into anything. It's just words. You're taking chances for yourself. You're taking matters into your own hands, and see, you've got success right away with the Sun and the Three of Rods. This is confidence. This is making things happen for yourself. And seeing success as a result. So you get to move, you get to travel, you get to start a new relationship, or you get to enjoy your freedom and independence, okay, because you're coming out of a controlling relationship. And again, I feel like the only thing that might have held you back until now was empty promises. But as soon as you get yourself out of it and you establish these boundaries, like, no, enough is enough, sorry, I'm out, you feel so much better, happier, more confident, and you're getting stuff done. It's the end of delays and feeling stuck. So if that means getting into a new relationship, you can absolutely do that. If that means enjoying your freedom, you're doing it. If that means venturing off, starting your own business, you're doing it. If that means changing job, it's happening. If that means moving out, relocating, you're doing it. Okay? But you have to take charge, say what's what, put an end to a limiting situation that may be around an Aries individual here. So your guidance card, we have listening. So the listening card is telling you to listen to your intuition, to listen to what your gut feeling is telling you. If you feel like you need to get yourself out of a situation, then listen, get yourself out of it. If you feel like something is not fair, then it probably is not fair. Change it, okay? This is receive the information, receive the guidance, but then also use the guidance. Otherwise, we're hearing something, we're not really listening to it. And then internalizing that message and allowing it to transpire in our actions. That's what it's all about for you this week. You have good news coming. You might have to be the person to break the news to someone else about how you feel and what you want and what you deserve. Know that you are compassionate and know that you are in the right here to do what's right for you. You're not going to be mean about it. You will be fair about it. But boundaries need to be set. Truth needs to be spoken. You need to take your power back. Okay? And so for some, you are delivering the news, and for others, you're receiving the news that you were hoping for when you get yourself out of a bad situation, or just a limiting, restricting, unfair situation. This is also telling you, listen carefully, pay attention, do the words match their actions? Really listen. Don't just take the message and just believe it, take it at face value. Listen with your ears, but also pay attention to what your eyes are seeing, what your intuition is telling you, what you're reading in that person's body language, what your experience is telling you. Really listen, and then act upon that information. So that is your reading for the week. I hope that it makes sense to you, and I hope that it helps you if you're dealing with these energies. You're encouraged to take matters into your own hands, to set some boundaries, to tell it as it is. And as soon as you do that and you take a chance on yourself, you have breakthrough coming in. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm looking forward to your feedback. Let me know how this applies to you if it does. Watch your moon and rising sign reading as well. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.